Jordan, how are you feeling after that one?
Yeah, it was a tough one to take. Body sore, it was a close game. Felt like we didn't start the game very well. Our defence was looking a bit sloppy. A couple of errors with the ball in our hand. But we did play. The second half came out firing a bit. We took them right to 80 minutes. And unfortunately, we didn't get the win.
I know in this immediate point in time it will be a tough one to take, but how much heart can you take from the performance and the resiliency that you showed, particularly with the three injuries that you suffered during the game?
Oh yeah, it's massive. Obviously, Briscoe went off with his nose in the first 10-15 minutes. Obviously, Ash has done quite a bad one, I think. Cam with his hamstring, and then Leggy with his knee. We did it tough today. It's never easy when you lose two or three subs. You've only got that one interchange on the bench. But yeah, like you said, the resilience was there. We took them right to 80 minutes. And like I say, unfortunate not to get a win.
What do you think cost you ultimately that you can look to improve on ahead of facing, some of the other sides in the Super League top six after the break?
Just the way we started the game, I think. We just was a bit lazy, so to speak. Spoke at half time that when the ball goes away from you, the other side of defence is just not moving. And when there's players like Williams and Dufty who can, stop, come back the other way, and ultimately that's how they scored their tries today. So we've got to fix that up. Maybe just fix a few errors up that we put in today, because there was quite a few that could have been, was a bit forced, I'd say. So we just need to fix them up, but the defence is definitely the one that we need to fix up.
And then going the other way, attacking wise, how much do you feel that at this point now it's decision making that is perhaps ultimately costing you compared to weeks gone by where it's more a case of indiscipline?
Yeah, you can say that. As we started the season, our attack was dreadful, so to speak. So we've come on leaps and bounds. We've still got a long way to go with it. A couple of times where we've just hit the wrong man, chose the wrong move, so to say, or got away from the game plan that we originally put, and ultimately it cost you the game.
Looking ahead then, when you come back from the international break and going away to Salford, what will you try and A, replicate from this performance, and then B, what will you just need to tweak to make sure that you are both A, in the game, and B, can potentially pull off a win there?
Yeah, the thing we need to tweak is definitely the defence. We need to move both sides of the ball, to be a little bit more urgent. I feel like against Leeds last week there was a lot of urgency, where today we lacked a little bit of that. We needed to fix that up. But we just need to keep digging in. I felt like we played for the full 80, where in recent weeks we haven't done that. We just need to take that attitude into Salford.
You're getting a week off. What are your plans?
Well, I can't go away. My missus is a school teacher, so she's at work. But try and fit a little break in, maybe. See what time we can get off.
And how are you feeling at the moment personally? Still ever present for the side in the Super League this season, putting hard yards in?
Yeah, obviously I'm happy to be on the team sheet every week. Happy to be injury free. I try and put my best foot forward for the team. Try and do my best. I feel good. Feel like I've made an impact this past 2 weeks. And like I say, I feel good.
John, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Lenny, you are really good this year. Have you noticed the evolution, if you like, in Hull from back in April to now? Obviously a lot more competitive and almost getting results at your side.
Yeah, 100%. Like I said to you the other day, when you have the same team, same 17 every week, you know what each other are doing. Also, we've had a lot of players come and go in the past couple of months, and it's hard to try and get a system down. You got personnel in and out. It's hard to adapt to players in and out, inside and outside here. When you've got the same 17, you sort of know you're all on the same page. So yeah, having that is massive, and it's starting to show.
Is that going to help Hull going forward then? Obviously, a lot of ball today, a lot of good ball. Is it just execution that's lacking? But to comprehend that more time together, then you might find the right options and get more points on the board.
Yeah, 100%. I think at half time there was a stat we had 60% of the ball. We past couple of weeks or start of the season we've never had that. We always felt it was defending was on the lower end of the possession, and like you say, it just needs to be. We need to be more clinical, more precise with the ball, know what we're doing. Sometimes out there was overrunning each other, was a little bit lost in attack, went away from the game plan a little bit, and it sort of showed.
Obviously back at home, 2 big decent crowds, atmospheric crowds. Any word for the fans today at all?
Yeah, the fans have been great the past 2 weeks. They was very, very loud today. When it was 18 all, you couldn't really hear the pitch. The lads on the pitch, it was pretty loud. And for them to stick with us over this period that we've had, it's good for us, and I'd like to thank them for it.
How much does it spur you on? Because once upon a time you was one of those fans in the crowd.
Oh yeah, it does. Obviously, having the fans there in the numbers that they are is massive for us. We don't need to create our own atmosphere; it's already there through the fans, and it just encourages you to play a little bit better. Dig in a bit more for each other. It's just a big boost.
Did the appreciation from the crowd at the end mean quite a lot? Because obviously, it was a defeat, but that meant you'd done something right.
Yeah, massive. Previous weeks, we ain't had that because of the performances we've put in, which is deserved on our part. We don't expect the fans to cheer us on the way we've been playing. But these past 2 weeks, I think we've really turned the corner, and the fans showing us that appreciation. It's sort of beds in that we have turned the corner. It looks like our performances are going on the up. So, like I said, just thanks for sticking with us, and hopefully we're just on that upwards trajectory.
As a group, what's the motivation now for the rest of the season?
We've still got a lot to play for. We can sort of disregard the start of the season, but there's still a lot of games to play for. I don't know. Obviously, I can't off the top of my head. I don't know if we can make the 6 or not because I don't know the numbers. But let's just say we can. There's a lot of points to be picked up, so we'll take it week by week. We'll go back tomorrow, watch this game, see where we can improve. Have the week off, come back the Monday, and we'll go firing into Salford all that week. We'll just take it game by game, and hopefully we'll just pick up points every week.
How did it feel playing briefly on the wing today?
Yeah, that's the first time I can say I've ever played winger. I've covered centre a few times, but the actual plan was I was going to right centre and Loss was going to the wing. Loss being a centre, he said to me, I'll attack the centre and put me on the wing and then we'll swap in defence. So obviously I'll just let him play in his best spot, and I was like, yeah, sweet. And when Ben Reynolds put that ball over the top, I thought, oh. I thought, here we go. but at least I can tick off the wing spot that I played there now. I think it's just full back now I've got left, but yeah, I'm happy just to fill in for 5-10 minutes if the boys need me there. So just do anything for the team.
Did you feel like one of them airborne finishes could be coming?
That's what some of the lads were saying. To be fair, said he should have put a step on Ashton and gone for a corner, but nah, I got the end enough practice for that.
I'm quite pleased when Tom Briscoe came back on then, presumably.
Yeah. Well, obviously I had to go back to the other side, and there was a bit of confusion because I don't think Jack Ash knew what was going on. I just ran across and said, "You're back in the middle." It was a bit of a on the fly sort of thing, so you just got to adjust to things like that. Obviously, losing 3 players, you've got to move the team about here and there, but I'm happy to fill in the spots.
I mean, does it show? Obviously, you're making it up a bit in attack today. Does it show the adaptability of this team, the fact that you can go and do things like that? Yeah,
like I said, we strayed away from the game plan. There was a couple of moves that we've been practicing all week that we didn't really get on enough that we should have done, especially when they went down to 12 men. I thought like we should have put the players in place there. But when you've got people like Ben Reynolds and Truey who can do special things, that little bit of ad-lib rugby going away from the game plan comes off every now and then. And when Truey or Benny are throwing them passes, you back them to throw them. That's what they're there for. So, if it's a mistake, we do it up for them, but we encourage them to play them plays.